documentation for the WIN700 project tool. And for this project, I've been required to create two VMs, one for the RWDC and one for the client. So these are the two VMs. And it also says that I should create a domain on the RWDC. And to confirm that, if you look into the domain here, it shows final W25 TO, which stands for my initials.com. And I would also show that the client, the second VM, has been successfully added to the RWDC. So if you go to Tools, Active Directory Users and Computers, and then click the domain and then computers, it shows the computer that's been added. So this is for task 1. Now for the task 2, I've been asked to create an organizational unit and then add a user to that specific organizational unit. So to confirm that I have done this, I would go to Tools, Active Directory, Users and Computers, and this is the organizational units, accounting. And if you open this, this is the user that has been added to it. And now I took a screenshot of this page and I saved it to my file explorer. If you go here and then we go to the local disk, go to share, this is the picture. And I'm just gonna open this. This is the picture I saved. So if we go into the client, this is the exact picture as well. So to confirm that I've applied this policy to this specific computer, I'm going to sign in again. So this is the user, but then that should be under the domain. So it's STWNIM700. And this is still the background. And so show the process by which I added this to be the background. I would go to the group policy. So I open the tools and go to group policy management, and then go into the accounting organizational unit. This is the group policy that I've created for it. Okay, and now we'll move on to task 3. And so for task 3, I have an MSI package which I saved in the installers folder on my computer, my RWDC. So this is it, and this is the MSI package. And I've made the share permissions so that others are able to see it. So if you go to properties and go to sharing, this is the path for the sharing of the folder and also of the file. So for the client to be able to have this same package being automatically installed on login, I went to the tools section and group policy management again. And under the domains, and the name of the group policy I created is deploy software. So under this, if we click on the group policy object, and we go to policies, software settings and software installation. This has been assigned already. And so after assigning, I linked the GPO to the organizational unit, this same accounting organizational unit. It linked it automatically, and then if we go into the clients, the name of this package is Notepad++. If you go here, this is actually the package up here, Notepad++. What I could do is search, and this is it, Notepad++. Okay, so that is for task 3, and we move on to task 4. But before moving on to task 4, it also requires in task 3 that I have to back up. So if we go into the File Explorer, it shows the backup. So it's under Final, and this is the backup. Okay, so now we move on to task 4. So for task 4, the first part is quite similar to the task 4 in the sense that it says that I create a server, name it RWDC, and put it in a particular domain, or create a domain and then add the second one to be a member of that domain. And then it requires that I install the ISCSI targets on the RWDC, and it has been installed already using the Active Directory, using the add roles and features on the server manager, and it requires that I create 2 disks